Are you trying to conceive and just feeling absolutely exhausted to the point that you almost feel like giving up on some days, but something inside of you just keeps you going? There is some little flicker of hope, of light inside of you, keeping you on your TTC journey. I know that heartbreak every month and how it feels. You feel like you've done everything right. You're tracking, you're using an app, you're using the ovulation sticks as well, perhaps. You're listening into your body more than before. Perhaps there's diets and supplements, frequent visits to doctors, more blood tests, and yet you're still not a mother. Maybe you've got to the point when you're starting to seriously wonder if there's something wrong with you, and that inner critic is giving you such a hard time, pulling down on your feelings of self-worth. It's almost changed who you are. If this resonates with you, let me know. Leave me a heart in the comments, because, and I really want you to know this, you are not broken. You are not failing. And this really isn't your fault. But there is something that no one has told you to look into. No fertility doctor, and probably no one else you know, because this is something that doesn't show up in lab results. It's something that goes way deeper than any cycle charts. It's just something truly sacred. And I'm talking about your womb space, your womb energy, your inner feminine, where our intuition, our guidance comes from. And so often when we're trying to conceive, we start viewing our womb as something mechanical that we can track and test, like she's outside of our body, rather than being this incredible feeling, energetic organ within us. Your womb holds so much. I only discovered this after my own fertility struggles. 5 miscarriages, being labelled with unexplained infertility. After all of the tests from a top fertility clinic, that was the moment that pushed me to go into my energy healing studies and start to connect deep within my womb space. And it's not talked about enough, the emotional weight that we hold on to when we're trying to conceive, the fear, the shame, the unspoken grief that we just hide away, the loss of hope in our own bodies. We feel ourselves getting smaller and smaller and smaller, trying to keep up the hope, and yet on the inside, we're crumbling. And I'd like you to know that your womb is so much more than a reproductive organ. She is an energy center. She holds onto memories. She is like your second heart. She's even shaped like a heart. And she also holds onto trauma, fear, pain, and often doesn't feel then safe enough to open. Perhaps we were never really allowed to fully express our emotions, and these have become blocked on the inside. Just keep on going, stay positive, be quiet, and all of this is still held onto unprocessed emotion inside of our womb. This is what I discovered when I started connecting with my womb, and it's something that we should all be aware of. Don't be scared to make this connection with your womb, because these are the answers. These are the energies that could be the ones that are blocking you right now. And when we discover what's truly going on inside of our womb energy, then we can support our womb to gently heal and release and come back into full flow. After being told I had unexplained infertility, I became a mother of 2 within just 2 years. And this is why I share this with you, because the moment I started connecting with my womb, discovering what I was holding on to, and then releasing this gently, that was the moment of transformation on my fertility journey. So what your womb really needs is not more tracking and testing and prodding and poking. She needs listening. And let me know if this is resonating with you. If this is somewhere inside of you starting to make sense, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And I'd also love to share one of my guided womb meditations with you to help you to get started with listening to all of that incredible energy within your womb. It's such a soft approach and a safe approach to your fertility. I mentioned womb healing, and that's what transformed my personal fertility journey. So what is this shamanic womb healing technique that I use? And I'd really like you to know, even though we use the word healing, you don't really need to be healing to then become a mother. It is more about the listening. And womb healing isn't about fixing things. It's about understanding what is the root of the problem. So if you've got your womb here and you know your womb is speaking to you because you're struggling, perhaps there's even physical signs, there's a cyst or there's imbalance, there's fibroids. When we connect with our womb and listen, we understand what the energies are that are caught and blocked within at a deeper level. When we release them, then we also release the energies and the physical side in many cases, so that you support your womb to be fully in her fertile flow. And I'm going to add a disclaimer here because this is so important. Ladies that I help with their womb healing, they're doing this every single day. They truly believe and trust in the process, and they take the steps to connect with their womb, to listen in, and then to work through what their womb is showing them that needs to be released. This isn't a one-off overnight solution, promise, anything like that I'm talking about. This is truly about understanding yourself, getting to know yourself from deep within your feminine core. And I also recommend that whilst you're doing womb healing, that you continue also working with your doctors. The two belong together, the medical side and the holistic side. We're supporting each other. It's not one or the other. And womb healing is also backed up with scientific proof. We know that our body is energy. We know that our bodies respond to light, to sound, to vibration. And we know that the major organs in our body contain cellular memory. And it's this cellular memory we connect into via the listening, via my shamanic womb healing technique. So let me know where you're at with what I'm talking about. Pop in the comments again if this sounds like something far out or woo-woo to you, or if you're truly feeling like, yes, this speaks to me. I'm ready to learn how to listen. I really would like to hear from you, because this isn't just helping hundreds of women. This is helping thousands upon thousands of women around the world. When I take you into womb healing with one of my guided meditations or in a session together, I guide you into your sacred space. We make sure you feel safe to truly go into listening deep within. I guide you how to connect with the energies, the memories within your womb. These may be things like grief, perhaps from past miscarriages, life experiences, childhood trauma, sexual trauma, trauma from fertility treatments, ingrained beliefs. We could hold so many ingrained beliefs from relatives, from our parents, passed down through generations. And these could be stuck within the energy field within your womb as well. And when I talk about passed down through the generations, this goes even deeper into ancestral ties. There is so much that gets passed down from our ancestors, and we know that through DNA, but also energetically. And we can clear all of these memories and all of these imprints, not by forcing them, but by listening, understanding through love and gentle release. I'd love to know if you've ever tried any type of womb healing before, or perhaps you've tried a slightly different technique, perhaps you've tried Reiki, perhaps even acupuncture. Let me know what you've tried before and how you felt. I'm also curious to know if your doctor has even advised anything like this for you. Some of them will recommend relaxation, some type of meditation, whereas others can be completely against any kind of holistic treatment. I've had the joy to work together with medical doctors who've been on their own fertility journeys, who truly believed in the power of the energies in our body and the power of the medical side. It was an absolute honor when the two came together. But I know this is very different for each doctor and their perspective. And let's talk about why trying harder isn't getting you anywhere. You're feeling so frustrated because you truly have followed everything that you've been told to follow. You know, like the app and the ovulation tests, you're timing it, and all of this pressure has just got too much for you now. It's got to the point where you're just trying to control everything in your life, and it's not fun anymore. And the reason is, you're not a machine. You can't time sex like a science project. And even when it comes to womb healing, it's not a checklist, another thing to tick off to say that you've tried. This is gentle. Remember, you're not a machine. Your womb isn't a machine either. In fact, your womb is a portal, a creator of life. If you think about it, the universe that we live in is a womb because the universe creates life. Everything that we know. Pretty deep, right? If you ever thought about your womb as a portal, birthing life, bringing in new life, just how incredible that is. And that's why your womb needs softness, nurture, trust, rather than more effort and controlling. Remember, we're the soft feminine ones. We're not the masculine ones driving things. And that's why gentle womb connection, heart womb connection, and womb healing are so helpful, is so supportive and positive and boosting for your fertility journey. And I hope that feels calming for you, thinking about it this way. That's the space that I would really love you to come into, that calming rather than this control. You can feel the clenched upness, the tightness of control versus the calmness. Feels good. Do you agree? Let me know if you feel that. And whilst we're working on ourselves, coming into our bodies, our beautiful wombs, I know there's lots of other stuff going on externally, like why her and not me? How can it be so easy for them or not for me? How come she just thought positive and got pregnant? How can that possibly be a thing when I'm over here struggling? Let's face it, all of that for us is like a knife in the chest. It's unbearable for us to look at. We want to be happy for them, that it's so easy for them, and it's so hard for us. You put on a brave face. What else can you do? So that no one else can see your pain. But I see you, and so does your womb. And remember, your path isn't that lady over there, her path. Your womb might just need a different kind of support. Not harder, not more effort and control, but through more connection. And I tell you what else that happens from womb healing, because this is much more than shifting and clearing and boosting fertility. This is softening. When you let go of the tension, the pressure, the stress, this is stepping into your full, amazing feminine power. Because when you release those blockages within your womb, you're also allowing space for you to breathe again. And confidence shines. Your boundaries get strengthened. I see so many women who come to me feeling small, meek and quiet, growing into this incredible, shining, radiant woman. It's so beautiful. Such a bonus on top of becoming a mother finally as well. And this all isn't about magic. It's because they finally connected with their innate feminine wisdom within their womb. So if you're wondering, could this really help me? Leave me a comment below so I can share my womb meditation with you. Let me know what you've tried so far, where you're at, and I'll send you the best meditation that's fitting for you for where you're at in this moment. I know how much you want this, how many nights you've cried, how many times you've run to the toilet and closed the door and felt so much despair, loss of hope. So let this video be your turning point. And remember, this isn't a new to-do list, another thing to tick off. Start by taking a moment now to reconnect with your womb. Place a hand on your heart and place a hand over your womb. Take a deep breath in. Feel. Know that you're starting to listen. Now I've popped information underneath in the video description, just down here. Click on one of the arrows or go in the video description, and that will take you to guidance that I have, how to connect with your womb space, meditations that I have available. I put so much on my YouTube channel for you so that you can learn how to listen in, because it helped me so much that I truly desire for you the same transformation that I had. And again, let me know in the comments where you're at. I do love hearing from you, and being able to give you the next steps and guidance is what truly matters. And I send you so much love and positivity for your TTC dreams to become true.